first guest was born to bring Christmas alive, but his journey began when he accidentally became the Grinch. One holiday season, he was the reason his family Christmas tree fell over and most of their beloved glass ornaments broke. Yes, I said glass. Remember those? Ever since then, he spent his life devoted to reviving and bringing handmade traditional European glass ornaments back to his family and the world. Joining us to share his mission to connect people through the warm memories and uplifted hearts that are shared around the Christmas tree is Christopher Radko, the owner of HeARTfully Yours.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho. Good to see you again.
Good to be here again. It's Christmas already.
It is
hard
already
to believe
Christmas.
it. In my heart.
I first met you back in around 1996. And, yeah. We don't look a day older.
We were teenagers.
Yeah. But I remember, because I'm older and I had older parents, I remember growing up with all these beautiful glass ornaments. You remember growing up that way as well.
Absolutely.
You've always had a love for Christmas, like a lot of us.
I sure did. It was kind of an escape for me from the workaday world. I actually did my homework by the light of the Christmas tree.
Aww.
And I think it's that way for all of us. Christmas is a magical time to get together with our family, our loved ones, to bring a little sparkle to our home.
Yeah, you grew up in the Bronx.
I'm a Bronx kid, exactly.
And you did what I think a lot of kids around the world did. If you have lights on the tree, I would lay underneath the tree and then watch like all the lights.
The sparkly light. It was like transporting to another dimension.
Yeah, that was the form of entertainment for you younger people that we had at that time. All right, so you remember ducking under the Christmas tree and being very careful that you didn't knock anything off, because those beautiful glass ornaments were fragile. They could break, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So you grew up, you moved off, you skipped your senior year in high school and headed off to college.
All right, Columbia, New York.
Yeah, but that's usually the time that a lot of us, when we go away from home, is that we really yearn to be back home, because we took for granted sometimes that Christmas tree went up every year.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Well, here's the thing. I mean, as I grew taller each year, I'm 6'2" now, the tree had to get taller as well.
There you go.
So I never let my parents get the tree. I always had to be the one at the tree lot, at 6 in the morning when they got them in from Canada, and I was dragged home this 12-foot tree until one day.
Yeah, I was gonna say a 12-foot tree needs a really good sturdy tree stand, doesn't it?
It sure does. And I realized that too late. I bought a new one. I didn't want to clean out the old one, but when we set up the tree in this new one of the legs buckled, and the whole tree came crashing down, shattering all these beautiful old-fashioned ornaments. And my grandmother told me I'd ruined Christmas forever.
Oh, but no, you didn't, because you thought, I'll just go buy a whole bunch more glass-blown ornaments. And what did you find?
Well, plastic ornaments, from who knows where. And so that's why I had to set sail for Europe, finding the glass blowers that still remembered how to make these ornaments. And that's how this new collection was born.
Yeah, because again, the plastic ones, they kind of, they fall on the floor and they bounce, bounce around.
But they're made by machines.
Put those on the bottom of the tree where the cat can bat at them.
Right, exactly.
But I think a lot of us didn't realize that these beautiful glass hand-blown ornaments had kind of gone away. And then what had happened is in more recent years, we've got into the home decor of over beige, over gray, and everything was kind of monochromatic.
Yeah, muted.
Yeah, you love the colorful ornaments.
That's what's back in town now.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about how you kind of found this journey, though, because I guess we took for granted these hand-blown glass ornaments showed up at our house over the years.
Yes.
But you took a trip to Europe with a friend.
And one of my cousins who lived in Poland said, hey, I heard that you were in Christmas forever. And she said, I'll introduce you to a glassblower friend. And he volunteered to make me ornaments. I did the sketches. When I brought them home to New York, my friend said, where do you get these beautiful glass ornaments? Can you get some for us?
Yeah.
Now, this was back in 1985.
Yeah.
And so I started selling Christmas ornaments on my lunch hour. Before I knew it, I became a full-time
Your lunch
entrepreneur.
hour became a career, right?
It became a career. I did that for about 20 years. That brand was called Christopher Radko, but then I sold that company. I figured I wanted to go on some other adventures.
Okay, let's just talk about those other adventures for just a moment.
Sure.
Because you're that kind of guy.
I'm an entrepreneur, right.
But you're an entrepreneur, but you let your mind, you experience things, and they show up in your ornaments, by the way. But after selling the company, you were an event planner. You became a lavender farmer.
I was a lavender farmer.
At what point did someone say, I'm thinking about doing something else? I think I'll be a lavender farmer.
Well, after 20 years, I'm a gardener. I love plants. I love gardening.
Yeah.
And when I was a little kid, my mom gave me a teddy bear for Christmas filled with lavender flowers to help me sleep at night. So I always had that special connection for lavender. I learned how to grow it, and I became an organic lavender farmer. Did that for over a decade because I had a long non-compete.
Yeah.
And now,
but you can redirect the river. The river's going to go back to the way it wants to flow.
It sure is. And so I launched this brand new company called HeARTfully Yours.
Yeah.
And it's only my second year back in business, and they're still made in Europe. They're still made in countries like Germany, Italy, Czech Republic,
you
and
even helped out some folks in Ukraine. You had to kind
That's
of,
right.
yeah.
I did. I worked with a couple factories in Ukraine, but unfortunately the Russians bombed the factory. Can you imagine?
Yeah. But they didn't stop Christmas.
They didn't stop. The Grinch did not stop Christmas, and so that's why I'm in town right now in Houston.
Yeah, you're going to be at the Nutcracker. You're one of the featured guests at the Nutcracker Market.
Absolutely.
Which, by the way, kicks off the seed preview party tonight if you have those tickets, but kicks off officially tomorrow morning, and we'll give you a preview tomorrow morning. But right now, a preview of the ornaments that you have this year. Speaking of Nutcracker, let's talk about this one right here.
That is the official Nutcracker ornament for this year. The name of the booth is called Yule, Y-U-L-E, Love It. You'll love it. It's right by the front door. You'll see Christmas ornaments galore. This is a special, exclusive Nutcracker ornament that I'm creating. There are only 200 of them being made. So once they're gone, they're gone. I hope everyone gets there really fast to get them. But that's the exclusive just for the Nutcracker at the booth. You'll love it. But there are many other ornaments to choose from.
Yeah. Okay, I love the guy's outfit.
Isn't he great?
Did you get that for me in real? Yeah.
Very, very regal.
Yes.
This is really great. The old-fashioned reflectors. Oh. I remember those kinds of ornaments, all mouth-blown, hand-painted. It takes a whole week, 7 days, to make just one of these ornaments.
7 days.
Because they're all hand-done, mouth-blown, silvered on the inside with real sterling silver. Wow. So that's what makes them all sparkly and magical. Every single one of them is hand-painted.
Art piece and a piece of jewelry all at the same time.
They are. You can wear them as earrings.
Yeah, there you go. Don't be ridiculous. A necklace. A necklace. We'll put a necklace right here.
A necklace. But, the cowboy boot, the cowboy Santa over here.
Let's go back to this. Yeah,
Isn't
I love
that great?
So obviously, right here in Texas, a lot of us.
Got it. And here's our little rodeo cowboy right here, the Santa. Isn't he great?
Okay. So literally, how does this start out? Take us through the process.
Well,
because
this is an Italian ornament. I do a sketch, and then I work with the glass blowers. I actually spent 6 weeks in Europe working with the glass blowers. This is made by one family in Italy, and there's no mold here. It's all free-blown glass and hand-painted. It's the whole family, the mother, the father, the daughter. That's
the other thing here is just like Christmas is a tradition.
Yeah.
This has been a tradition. You're right. For centuries, these families that you're working with have done blown glass, hand-blown glass.
It's amazing. And it's still done by hand. I mean, that's why it takes 7 days to make. But you can see all the intricate, like this Santa in front. Check out the detail on him. I'll just kind of maybe slowly turn him around. Look at all that sparkle. They're as pretty on the back as they are on the front. That's the thing. So no matter how you hang them on the tree.
Yeah, none of these ornaments end up on the back of the tree, right? The one that's facing the corner.
Not at all. I'll bring him over here.
They make such great gifts. I know I have an ornament exchange party every year with my girlfriends, and this is one of the things that everybody always looks forward to. It's like, they always want to grab mine because they know it's a Radco. It's a Radco, right? It's
HeARTfully Yours.
It's a HeARTfully Yours.
They're memory makers.
Yeah, they really are. They're so beautiful. A lot of celebrities love your ornaments as well. You said that ornaments can connect us. We can be connected to Dolly Parton, Elton John, Bruce Springsteen, Barbra Streisand, Adele, Zoe Saldana, Hugh Jackman, and so many
Barbra Streisand. They all love these ornaments. Everyone loves Christmas. What can I say?
Yeah, everybody does love Christmas. What can we say? What's your favorite? Is this like asking a parent who their favorite child is?
It is hard to make a choice. I'll lift this one up. I love this guy here.
That's really pretty.
He's just so sparkly. And again, he's decorated fully around, even on the back. So if he happens to turn slightly, look at the gorgeous hand-applied design. These are works of art. And people will always remember where they bought them, like, I got this at the Houston Nutcracker event.
And what year, and the whole
year,
bit.
Right. And they're great wedding gifts, a housewarming gift. When you go to someone's house for dinner, you can give them a bottle of wine, but they'll just have a hangover the next day.
The problem is you give them a bottle of wine and all the other guests are drinking it too.
Right.
This way, this is actually going to be there. So such a beautiful
gift. For each year.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I got to tell you, the ones that I grew up with that my parents had in the 30s and 40s and 50s, some of them are all broken. I put them in a shadow box and put them all together. So those memories are still on the wall, but the new memories are the ones right here.
That we create. Yeah. I'm so grateful to be able to do this.
Yeah.
This is like my act 3 in my life. After selling my old company and having the long non-compete.
And the lavender farm.
And then the lavender farmer. I was an event planner.
Yours.
HeARTfully Yours is my brand new company. And you can find them all at the Nutcracker Ballet, event. At the booth, it's called You'll Love It.
You'll
Yeah,
You'll
right
love
by
it.
the front doors.
Y-U-L-E. All right,
Yes.
our producer Connie said, I love this man when she was talking to you on the phone. She
Oh,
says,
she's great.
he is Christmas in a person.
I
and
love
so
it.
there he is right there.
Yeah.
You'll be at the booth?
I sure will,
Oh,
starting
yay.
tonight.
Okay, you can find Christopher Radko and the ornaments from Heartfully Yours at the Houston Valley Nutcracker Market, as we mentioned, which starts tomorrow. I just love that your name is Christopher.
Yes, my heart is in it.
There
yes.
you go. Yes, it is. To learn more or take a closer look at the ornaments and where else they are sold, go to greatdayhouston.com and we will connect you.